Shockwaves from last night's upset in the Michigan Democratic primary rippled through tonight's debate in Miami.
The campaigns are now focused on next Tuesday, which could prove to be a tipping point for Republicans as well as Democrats. John Fenoglio in the newsroom tonight with more on the fight for Florida. John?
Micah, tonight's debate was fiery at times. Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders clashed over immigration, health care, and the economy, among other issues. Republicans will have their debate tomorrow, but all eyes are on next Tuesday's primaries and the key battleground states of Ohio and Florida. Tonight, the Democratic road to the White House runs through the Latino community, the largest minority group in the U.S.
The American people are never going to elect a president who insults Mexicans.
Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton both taking sharp aim at Donald Trump's past xenophobic comments about Mexicans, but stopping short of calling him a racist when asked directly.
I called him out when he was calling Mexicans rapists.
Mrs. Clinton again facing tough questions about the investigation into the private email server she used during her time as Secretary of State.
If you get indicted, will you drop out?
Oh, for goodness, that is not going to happen. I'm not even answering that question.
Senator Sanders addressing climate change.
When you have Republican candidates for president and in Congress telling you that climate change is a hoax, what they are really saying is we don't have the guts to take on the fossil fuel industry.
In the Republican race, Donald Trump is enjoying a commanding lead ahead of primaries on March 15th, when voters head to the polls in 5 states, including Florida, home to Marco Rubio, who is betting everything on the Sunshine State.
I will campaign as long as hard as it takes. We are going to the White House. We are going to win this nomination.
Ted Cruz emerging with a victory in Idaho Tuesday, and today getting another boost with an endorsement from former undercard opponent Carly Fiorina.
Carly's being with us today is just one more manifestation of what we have been seeing playing out over the last several weeks, which is Republicans uniting, coming together behind our campaign.
With the fight for the nomination looking more like a two-man race, Donald Trump is sharpening his attacks on Cruz.
I'm leading Lion Ted Cruz. I'm leading him big league with the evangelicals.
Now, Mrs. Clinton is more than halfway to the finish line in terms of overall delegates, but a Florida win could move Sanders closer to the convention. Republican candidates are hoping for an endorsement from Jeb Bush, who is meeting with 3 GOP candidates before Thursday's debate. Mr. Bush will not be meeting with Donald Trump. It's still unclear if he will endorse anyone. Micah Scher, back to you.
Okay, John, thank you. Stay with KTLA and KTLA.com as we bring you continuing coverage of the fight for Florida and the road to the White House.